morning, everyone. In this episode of the DEX review, we're going to review Penguin Finance. This is going to be a very special episode because I will be providing liquidity and staking in this DEX live in this video. So I'm going to show you how it's done and why I think I'm pretty bullish on this protocol. So Penguin DeFi is a DEX on Avalanche network. It's actually one of the first DEXs that I came across. And I really like the way they present their website. So the really cute penguins and imagery. I've been following them along for a long time, and their Discord is very nice, and the developers are very responsive. So I want to go over each of these features on this DEX and what makes it different than other DEXs like Trader Joe and Pangolin. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be able to make a decision and figure out if you want to contribute to the ecosystem, and hopefully you can learn about what they built here and how they all can play together. So let's get started. The very first thing you should know about Penguin Finance is that it is a DEX, but with a set of extra features. The really big thing is that its native token is a PFI token. So that's a Penguin token. It's currently trading on 1.779. And it has a IPFI, which is, a staked version of the PFI coin. So I'll tell you why this is useful. I like DEXs where the native token have some use. So like Wonderland, like the native, not Wonderland, but like a lot of coins like Pangolin, which they don't really have much usage. So tokens like stuff in DeFi kingdoms, you can use it to play games and stuff. So Penguin is kind of similar, is that the IPFI token can be used for various reasons. So let's get started. So I actually have some AVAX and Penguin token I bought 50%. So I plan to provide liquidity to the PFI farm. So this is actually not a swapper. You can't really swap anything on here, but instead, if you want to buy PFI token, you have to go to Trader Joe, Pangolin, or Lydia. So I already did it on Trader Joe. If you go to Trader Joe, you can swap whatever coin you have into a PFI coin. So what I have here is, so this is the first tab, buy token. Now, if I want to farm, if I click on farm, you see that there's currently a penguin rush going on, meaning they will add extra reward to specific pairs to give you the ability to get higher return on your investment. So penguin rush, you can see this tag here, it says penguin rush. So these two pools here currently have this extra APY applied. So what is the difference? Well, the big difference is that on farm here, you can get multiple tokens as reward, not just a single PFI token. You're able to get PFI token, IPFI token, Avalanche, and Trader Joe token. And this one's very similar, except you get Pangolin token. So these are the two pools that are currently in the Penguin Rush. So a lot of people are staking in there. So I have $1,000 worth of coins right now, and I split them up into 50% PFI and 50% AVAX. So I want to provide liquidity pool here. So what I can do is, it says get PFI AVAX LP. So when you click on here, it takes you to the AVAX PFI pool on Trader Joe. So what I can do is I'm going to put in my max PFI. So this will provide 50% PFI and 50% AVAX to the pool, and you can create a liquidity token that way. So give it a second for MetaMask to catch up. All right, so I have 4 AVAX and 297 PFI. So I'm going to do this. Insufficient AVAX. So I might need to lower it down because bear with me, because I need some for transaction. So 4.43. So I need to leave some AVAX for transactions. So I'm just going to provide 4 AVAXs and 253 PFI tokens. So when you click on supply, you can click on confirm supply, and MetaMask will pop up. So what I like to do for this trick is to pay less fees for AVAX. I usually like to trend this down to 10 and then click on confirm. So this will create the liquidity pool for me. It will create the LP token once the transaction is done. So what I'm going to do next is I am not going to provide liquidity pool on Joe. I am instead going to insert it here into the Penguin fund. Now I have the 28 LP tokens, right? So I'm going to confirm staking. So this will again Gotta change the fee. This is a small trick that I use to save some money on the gas fee. All right, there it is. So my stake is in there. I have about $900 in here that will be getting all these rewards here. So you get P-Fi. So you can actually change the IP-Fi auto nesting. That means auto reinvest. So once you get some IP-Fi tokens, it will auto reinvest in this pool to give you even more rewards. So currently I have $900 in this pool and it's earning me all this reward. And you can harvest anytime. So that's the cool thing about it. So yeah, that's the farm. It's very similar. They have a lot of farms here. They don't have that much of an option compared to other dexes, but I think the rewards here, the APYs here are pretty significant. And this one's like 4,000%. You know, it's obviously very risky. You have a risk of impermanent loss if you invest. You actually have AVAX time pair, so that's a new one. Yeah, so right now I am only interested in providing liquidity for the ones that are in Penguin Rush, where I can get extra APY. So current APY is 86% APR. So yeah, we have $900 in there, and let's see how that goes. Hopefully the price of AVAX and P-Fi can go up in the same direction and the same amount, so I can lower my impermanent loss. But yeah, you'll see. So what can you do with your IP-Fi token? So here's the secret. On the staking tab, Penguin does something different. Penguin Finance allow you to insert your P-Fi coin here to stake your P-Fi coin. And what you get back is IP-Fi coin. This is the staked version of your P-Fi. Now, the difference is that if you read it here, when your P-Fi is staked into the Penguin nest, you receive IP-Fi. P-Fi is minted and collected from fees within Penguin ecosystem and distributed among IP-Fi holders. Your IP-Fi is continuously compounding. When you unstake, you will receive all the original deposited P-Fi and any earned P-Fi minus the paper hand penalty. So there's a big thing. Every time you unstake, you have to pay 6% of whatever you withdraw as the paper hand penalty. So this will keep it a incentive for you to keep your money in there. And anytime somebody withdraw and pay the penalty, you get some of that if you stay in there. So that is the thing right now, and it's currently at 20% APY. So that's not much compared to all the other staking protocols, but this is the one way for you to incentivize yourself to stay in the protocol. So why would you want any IP-Fi coin, right? So here's the secret. The IP-Fi coin is what they use in this platform to do things. So one of the things they do is Club Penguin. What is Club Penguin? Well, Club Penguin allows you to stake your IP-Fi token, this is a stake P-Fi token, into various projects like Boo Finance, VSO, Serpa. So these are all the new up and coming projects that are in very early stage. So when you stake your IP-Fi tokens in there, you get the ability to get some of getting on that action to harvest some of these coins in their very early stage. So I'm going to tell you why that's important. So all of these coins are very early, and again, they're very risky because who knows, they might go belly up and go to zero, right? But you get it for free basically if you are able to put your IP-Fi tokens in there, and you'll be able to participate in all of these coin projects. So you can do that. Very nice. This is a club. What is Emperor? Emperor is actually a built-in browser game from Penguin Finance. So right now the game is not live, but when I was playing it, it's a very interesting mechanic. Basically, the more P-Fi token you put in there, the more longer you will stay at a certain position. So if you have the most P-Fi put in this game, you will stay at position 1, let's say. And as soon as you are on position 1, a countdown will start to count. So the longer you stay on top, the more likely that you'll win. So at the end of the round, whoever stays on top the most will get all the rewards in the pool. So it's a very game theory kind of type of game. It's very interesting. I like that they added these gaming elements to the DEX. So it'll provide some usage for the native tokens. Now let's go to the arena. Right now they only have a video coming in, but what they plan to do is in the future they will create a game on this Penguin Finance protocol to where you would use all of these coins to do particular things in the game. So I'm very excited for that. I know how powerful GameFi is, and If they do come up with a game, which I fully I think they can do because of the team is pretty competent. So yeah, let's look forward to that. So I think when this actually launches, it will be very, very big. Now, Launchpad. This is the very cool part of Penguin Finance. Launchpads, right? It allows you to do certain things, something called an IDO, Initial DAO Offering. What this does is it will allow you to participate in the funding round of these coins, these projects before they go live. So you are sort of like a insider or something. You're able to get the coin at a very, very cheap price of, let's say this one 0.045, Boo Finance 0.125, Sherpa 0.15. So these are very cheap price before they are available to the public. So how do you do it? You get P-Fi coin, you stake your P-Fi for IP-Fi. So again, you need this IP-Fi coin to participate in all of these. Once you do, you'll be able to get the received allocation based on your IP-Fi amount. The more IP-Fi you hold, the more allocation you get. So if you have more IP-Fi staked in it, that will allow you to participate in these, and you'll be able to allocate a lot of your IP-Fis to get these tokens. Now let's look at the performance of some of these things, right? These are the completed IDOs. So Sherpa and Boo Finance were completed. Let's take a look at Sherpa. Sherpa, let's say you were able to participate, you were able to get in at the price of 15 cents per token. Let's look at Sherpa's price today. It's trading at 0.62. So even though it's down a bit from a few days ago, it actually traded as high as 78 cents. So that's about 6x return if you were able to participate in this during the IDO. Now let's take a look at Boo Finance. So Boo Finance started at 0.125 cents, right, during the IDO process. If you were able to get in at 12 cents each. What is Boo Finance today? Boo Finance is trading at $2.06 today. Isn't that crazy? So at some point it's trading at $2.16. So that's about 20 times return if you're able to get in on this IDO. So again, these are like the early stage projects, and you're able to get in at the very earliest. So this will make it even more incentive for you to buy some IP-Fi and stake in it. So this is the interesting part of this DEX, is that it's not just like a swapping, a liquidity provider DEX, but it provides much more things to it, like a game, a launchpad. I think like things like that are very helpful to the ecosystem to help projects get off the ground, to help them with the funds that they need in order to start, with get their project off the ground. So I am very, very bullish on Penguin Finance as well. They have like really cool things that you can buy, very cute penguins. So definitely I suggest you guys check it out. And yeah, participate in the ecosystem if you want to help give you some of your returns. Currently, I only have $900 in there. I plan to probably put more money in the future when I do get more money, and see what that can do to me. Like hopefully the price of everything goes up, my liquidity pool. So whenever I get some IP-Fi back, I'm going to harvest it, and then I'm going to stake it. And that will allow me to participate in some of these projects, like launch projects. So that is it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a very, very cool project. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like and subscribe and comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.